For example, the Kiwi Farms crowd, they're busy trying to crowdfund so they can get the body cam footage of his kids and broadcast it to the world. That's just sick, disgusting people. That's who they're dealing with. We'll deal with it with legal mindset. If you come after me and libel me repeatedly, as well as flood my chats and the people that are part of our community with what's known as toxic Twitter, which is what he was doing, then maybe I'll take the time to ask and research why it is you suddenly left the state of Florida and went to Southeast Asia as a single man. And maybe when I do, I'll find that you chose the town in Thailand most infamous for one thing. You know what that thing it's most infamous for? The town legal mindset chose to leave Florida to live in Thailand and to legally provide services to other, let's say, similarly situated individuals, is a town world famous for which documentaries have been made for child prostitution. That's where he chose to live. I wonder if that's a coincidence. What motivated that shift? But if these people are going to, do this kind of thing, well, all right, all bets are off. I wouldn't recommend it personally, just as a matter of professional strategy.
But are false allegations from the state. So that's definitely what happened. And whoever dropped this in such a way to cause him a problem, because right before the stream, he was hoping to make this like a normal Rekieta law tubing thing. But then, of course, the news that broke right before he went live was that his child tested positive for cocaine, which caused Robert Barnes to freak out and say, look, the Kiwi Farms are obsessing over his children again, which is something I really don't appreciate. And I might as well explain. When Patrick Tomlinson sued 50 John Does in Michigan, one of the Kiwi Farms got hit with a subpoena from the court. And I challenged this, and I asked Rekieta, do you know a Michigan attorney? And he referred me to Robert Barnes. Barnes represented me. He charged $5,000 to make an appearance. And in the appearance, the judge effectively asked him why he even bothered, because the information was already gathered. But I had lawyered up because I didn't want him to get information he didn't need for the purposes of his civil litigation. But it was $5,000 basically just to have Robert Barnes show up over Zoom, I'm pretty sure, and make an appearance for us, which is the full extent of our association. But the problem is that Robert Barnes has represented Lolcow LLC, which is the parent company that owns the Kiwi Farms that I am the sole member of. And when he goes out onto live stream and he says that the Kiwi Farms is after someone's children, is wanting body cam footage to prey on children, I kind of detest that, and I'm considering filing an ethics complaint against him, because it's very reasonable for a person to hear my attorney say that the Kiwi Farms is after children and infer that he has some kind of protected knowledge regarding the Kiwi Farms and its activities when he does not, and he's just being a dickhead to protect Rekieta. He should not be speaking about a client that way, and he should not be implying the things that he is about a former client. I'm extremely upset about it, because, you have random dickheads who say dumb shit all the fucking time. Robert Barnes is the first random dickhead saying dumb shit about us that happened to be our attorney at one point in time. And it's getting very close to being like a genuine ethics violation. And I'm considering that it might be worth it. Because not only has he said this about the Kiwi Farms, he implied in the same breath that Legal Mindset is a sex tourist. And Legal Mindset's a member of the board as well. He sits, I think, in Florida's Bar Association. So, like, unprofessional conduct is an understatement. Barnes is off the fucking deep end. I don't know what he's trying to do. But he is damaging his professional reputation by speaking ill of former clients and implying things about them that would insinuate that he has some kind of knowledge as in his former acting capacity as our attorney, which he does not have. And I really, really don't fucking appreciate it.
And then it turns out he's the board of Project Veritas. And he's like, you libeled me. You and Viva libel. I'm going to file ethics complaint against you and Viva. I don't know why people think this is a threat. There's a certain member of a certain other board that I briefly represented that was also recently threatening me, saying he's going to file ethics complaints against me. So I publicly reminded him that that is not a method of intimidation. And if you're dumb enough to think that if you hire a lawyer for a brief period of time, that you have bought their you have a permanent injunction against their free speech. Newsflash to you, Mr. Moon. That doesn't know how that works. So it's amazing. So many people get these. They get the. I mean, heck, I even referred him to a good civil rights lawyer that's still working for him for cheap. You can threaten bogus ethics complaints. Certain people that run certain websites. FYI, it's not going to change my behavior. And if you lie and libel about me long enough, maybe I'll seek legal remedy myself.